everyone, it's Patty the Quiet Sister. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm excited to share a project I did with Pixi Designs. It's called their Christmas card house die set, and it's a set for July. They just released it, and it makes a really cute treat box and house. It does all the trim on the house. You get decorations for the roof, the doors, all of that. It's a very complete die set. And I made treat boxes, but you can also make a really great card panel with this. You could do a 5x7 card and have the house on it as well. So where I'm showing is you can cut the roof out, and then you can cut like shingles on there, or if you were making like a gingerbread house, you could do that in white and make that icing. And then there's dormers that come with it, and you can either wrap the roof, like I've got the black wrapped around the dormers so it's on the roof and the side. Or you can make it so that you've made the dormers and then you cut the edges off the back of the roof. I'm showing where you can cut those. And then you just put that part of the roof on. And that way it doesn't wrap around the side. So it looks more like most homes do. So there's not the contrasting piece. And then there's the edging. I mean, they thought of everything with this die to make a really cute house. And then you can see there's Christmas lights or any kind of lights, and then that's the box. You cut two of those out and fold them and attach them at the corners to make the box. The top I do a little bit looser so that it goes on and off easier. So it's a really great complete set. So to get started, I am just I'm making the dormer, and so I'm just folding the edges on the dormer and scoring them. And now I'm doing the same to the roof line. So the roof has these little tabs, as does the dormer, and you just line them up and glue them together, or staple them or tape them or whatever you need to do. And so I have found it best if you just tape the tabs together or glue the tabs together and hold it for a second and then do it to the other side and wrap like that. It just goes, it lines up perfectly then, and it goes easier. So then getting the side tabs down too, and this is where you could just cut the sides off here and not have it go down the side of the dormer, or you can, I liked the contrast of the black and the white, and then just trim those little tabs so it lays flat on your house. And then you glue that tab down onto your house that I was just touching. And now the windows. So there's a couple ways to do the windows. You could just glue it on like that and then color the inside light blue or white to look like glass, or it cuts out the little window panels for you. You can color those and then glue them in. So here I'm coloring it yellow to look like light at night. And then here is the trim piece for the dormer. It just really completes it, really sets it off. Okay, so we got the dormer done. That was probably the hardest part of the whole card right there. So it wasn't bad at all. So now I've got my scoring tool, and every 1/4 inch I'm scoring a line on my card panel to make it look like siding on my house. So when I get closer to where the roof line is, I'll stop. I don't need that full thing scored. So now that is looking like siding on the house. Gluing the roof lines, or the shingle lines, onto the roof. And I'm just gluing one dimension. You could, if you wanted more dimension, you could go glue 3 of those panels on top, but I just wanted one. Because the one really does a lot. I'm not going to lie, it does a lot. And then there's the chimney. And it even has the brick accessories, which is so darling. So gluing it would be the grout lines for the bricks onto some craft cardstock, and then gluing the decorative edge onto the chimney. So now I'm folding my box, and like I said, when I do the bottom, I do the edge of the folded edge up to the line of the tab so that it's a nice tight bottom. And then I probably, when I do the top, leave about 1/8 of an inch, so it's not right up to the line. There's about 1/8 of an inch space, so it goes on and off really easy. So now I've die cut window trim, I've die cut windows, die cut the doors. So now I'm just gluing everything down. So I kind of changed my mind. You know, I colored in the yellow on the dormer, and I changed my mind and I wanted it to be a day scene. So I colored the windows light blue so it looks like glass with no light behind it. So just gluing the windows in, and then I cut out a yellow door, and then there you can see I still have yellow dormers, and so I'll fix that though because I colored them with a marker, and I'll just glue the colored cutouts into that since I had changed my mind. So I'm just putting glue around the edges and glue on the tabs to hold it down. And that's the good thing about Barely Arts glue, is that it sticks so quickly. So now these are the little cutouts of the windows, and then I just colored them light blue and I'm popping them in there so it all matches. And then for the Christmas lights, I cut everything out in white and I colored it with blue. I'm sorry, I'm lying to you. I colored it with green and red and then left them white, and then I took a glitter pen on all of those. And now the snow banks that I'm using in front of the house is from Pixi Dust Designs Hills and Trees set. And then the wreath is from the gingerbread mug set. Isn't that so cute? And then the sleigh and the trees are from the new released Let It Snow set, which is a great set. It's great for scrapbook pages, and it makes a really pretty slimline card. So gluing the trees from that Let It Snow set. And then I'm also adding snowflakes that were from that set, and it just cuts the cutest little snowflake. So that's my card panel just about done. I'm taking an enamel dot from Altenew to make a doorknob. And then one more snowflake. So to really make the card panel stick to the top of the box, I'm using my ATG gun. So then there's the top of the box. I'm just going to add Merry Christmas, and the Merry Christmas does come with this die set. So then I'm showing, I used the Hills and Trees die set to get the snow, and I used the gingerbread mug set to do the wreath that I put on the house and the bow that's on the wreath. And then again, the accessories onto the house are from the Let It Snow die set. So you get, there's a sleigh, there's a way to add to the sleigh, there's the trees, there's the stars for the trees, and there's these adorable snowflakes along with the sentiments. So that's how I came up with this treat box. So now this is a project I made for my niece who is having a little girl, and we wanted to put a gift card in there along with a couple other cute things. So we used some Gina K paper and some Catherine Pooler inks, and did stenciled the house, and then just did white lights and a butterfly that's left from a project. These flowers were left over from another project. The grass was from the Hills and Trees Slimline die set. So yeah, you don't have to use this just for Christmas. This is a fun little project. The note I wrote in there was welcoming your new precious little one to your home. So I really love this house. I mean, the pink, the blue door, the little crystal doorknob is perfect for that. And then finally, I made home decor similar to the first card that I did, where I scored lines to make it look like siding. And then I used the Hills and Trees Slimline for the snow, and also for the trees, the little decorative trees in the front of the house. and then use the Merry Christmas that comes with this set, and then the same thing, did the red and the green and the white Christmas lights. And then the dormer, I just did it as a flat one. I didn't make it pop up, and I really love how that looks. So with the three, and the light set was from a big box store, and the lights burnt out shortly thereafter. So use like Pear Blossom Press because these are terrible. So I want to thank you all for joining me today. I really appreciate you stopping by. I hope you have a wonderful day. Thanks.